Roppongi lights, Roppongi vice.
And now it is time for the SmarkNation show with Leo and Scott, a Scottish bastard and a Welsh bastard, and all they do is fucking moan about wrestling. It is now time for SmarkNation.
Roppongi,
Beretta and Romero ain't nothing swift.
4-finger rings. It says Vice Man the homeboy.
Right, so we're going to start off with the worst themes of the week.
Worst themes. Okay.
I pick my first one, and I'm not even going to let you know who it is.
You haven't told me yet. Go ahead.
In my opinion, it's not a bad song. It's a fucking horrible theme song, though, for a wrestler. Especially a wrestler with a good amount of talent.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to tone it all down for you. Ruthless Aggression era. This was from. Here we go. Oh my god.
Just look at me. Yeah,
What the fuck?
What the hell?
look at me. And I sight to see
Got Val Venus or something?
Rob Conway. Look at me.
Oh yeah.
So the name of the song is Just Look at Me, and the whole lyrics basically just state Just Look at Me. Like,
Jesus.
it looks like the love child of fucking Chris Masters and Rick Rude.
I mean, it did kind of suit his persona. With the I remember one promo. I can't remember who came out with him, but he brought a mirror to the ring, where they revealed how they revealed Lex Luger. And he just posed in front of the mirror. I thought it was a pretty good gimmick, to be fair.
See, in my opinion, Rob Conway wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's just he could not get over with the crowd. He's kind of like, I'm trying to think, kind of like Neville. Fucking amazing wrestler. In a way, he's getting amazing. His gimmick, there is no gimmick, is pretty much shoot style. No, shoot style in a way, because he's just playing himself, nothing else.
Yeah, I think Neville is quite over with the crowd, but I think the fans are just dejected on his shite booking, like Ziggler's shite booking.
Oh, fucking Neville's like, oh, we're going to shove you into a celebrity feud. Yay! Which the celebrity feud, in a way, it wasn't the worst. But, fucking, it was the worst. Fucking, it was nearly up there with David Arquette as fucking WCW champion.
Oh, God.
Maybe not as bad as that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, we're going to get to your theme, which is probably the most controversial choice for the worst theme song of all time.
Yeah, as a lot of the listeners will get to know, I'm not a big fan, at least, of, hip-hop, rap and all that.
You like grime though, do you know? Like, where it's proper fucking...
I can listen to it sometimes, but most of the time it's like one end of the spectrum or the other. I either listen to really cheesy pop or heavy metal.
There is one way for you to completely fucking despise every single motherfucking rap song out there, and it's watch fucking what's his name? The biggest wanker in professional wrestling ever.
New Jack.
I nearly said New Gang. Like, watch one of his matches and the songs just play on forever.
Yeah.
Right, here we go. We're going to get to the theme. We're only fucking 11 minutes in or something.
I didn't actually say what it was. It's Roppongi Vice's new song.
Is it? Fuck.
Is it their new song? I don't know how long they've had it, but...
How do you spell that? It's just RPG Vice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's the only way to spell it. Roppongi Vice. Right, please tell me this is the right one. I hate getting the wrong song that completely fucks it. Is this the right one?
It might be.
kings have vices.
No, it's not.
Know your rights.
That's like straight up fucking the theme.
See, we're the true kings.
All it says is Roppongi Vice. Roppongi Vice over and over
How
again.
can you hate it?
It's just...
Ah, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Roppongi.
Yeah, it's the right one.
Roppongi Vice. Roppongi Vice. Come on, how can you not like that?
It just says the same thing over and over.
Exactly.
Exactly.
How can you not? It's pure fucking hype.
Nah.
Then you watch the team and you're like, Jesus, they've got like the biggest jobber in professional wrestling history, Trent Barrett.
Oh, but he's so good.
He is. He's like one of the wrestlers that TNA even gave up on. He was in TNA and he was just called Trent with a question mark in the end, and you're just like, I don't know, is your name Trent?
Oh,
But fucking hell. It's like, how can they fuck up that much on some wrestlers?
I don't know. Usually when someone leaves WWE and goes to TNA, they usually do pretty well.
Drew Galloway, prime example.
Same with Angle.
Mr. Anderson, blah blah blah.
Elijah
so on and so.
Burke.
Right, he got back in the ring.
Yeah, he did. Matt and Jeff. The
Aye.
Dudleys.
Pope got back in the ring against fucking Bobby Lashley. I think he got completely smashed though in a street fight. But I suppose who wants to get in a fucking street fight against an MMA fighter?
But yeah, both WWE and TNA dropped the ball massively on Trent Barrett.
I don't think he ever signed with TNA. I think it was he only get used at one night only events. So, and that's usually just come in, fight for a while, get to fuck. That's kind of like the way Bob Holly came on. He came on, fought with... Who did he fight with? Bobby Roode. No, James Storm and Gunner against Aces and Eights.
Oh yeah.
Don't know, speaking of that, fucking loved Aces and Eights.
It was good until they unmasked them all and it just dragged on.
Aye. Do you know what's the original? Did you ever read the original fucking booking for them?
No.
The official leader of the Aces and Eights was originally going to be Eric Bischoff.
That would have been cool.
Because did you ever watch the promo where I think it might have been Bully Ray was kidnapped? And there was a guy sitting in the darkness behind him talking, but he had like a speech filter on and it was like, hello Bully Ray, stuff like that. As part of it, he was speaking English and no gibberish. And a guy went and edited it all, fucking changed all the tones like some futuristic motherfucking hacker bitch for Watch Dogs. And turns out it was Eric Bischoff. And you're just like, why? That would have been amazing. But no, what did they do? They shove Eric Bischoff into a porta potty and they push the fucking thing out. Fucking TNA. Oh, did you hear about TNA though? They're moving headquarters
to a fucking warehouse or something.
See that? Like, I'm thinking about it. Everyone's saying it's all bad and shit, but I'm like, is it bad? Is it really bad?
I mean, it really shows how low of a budget they've got.
Panda Energy stopped investing.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking, it's not that bad because a warehouse means bigger space, potentially means tryout matches can be done in dark, meaning we get surprise debuts, returns, etc. Meaning just like, fuck yes, TNA's back on the map.
Hopefully. I mean, the more companies that are rivaling WWE, the better, but, you know, they've had setback after setback for years.
Well, did you ever hear that Jeff Jarrett was about to buy TNA one time?
Yeah,
but
I did.
Panda Energy went and asked him if they could keep Dixie Carter as an on-screen personality, and Jarrett pulled the fuck out.
I would too.
I think it was a lie anyway. I don't think it actually turned out true, but you can see the hole that fucking Jarrett's dug his cell into with the fucking
The cash for gold scam or whatever it was.
like what the fuck? You own potentially could be one of the biggest indie companies if you get a year or two, but then you start doing infomercials.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. Right, we better go on to something before I keep ranting about everyone.
So if
So,
you take us into the next segment,
what are we getting into? You decide.
we could get into Raw if you want.
Alright.
So let me kick it off with the opening of the show, which is pretty much the only thing I vividly remember because I was so fucking angry about it. Is Vince comes out and chats a bunch of bollocks.
He's like blah 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 Monday Night Raw blah blah blah. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. That's Vince McMahon talking. That's all I hear from him.
And all the while fans are just destroying him, like ridiculous chants. Shane comes out, and then Vince gives him control of Raw.
I know, it's like
After the 30-minute bore fest that was Taker and Shane.
it's just like when you walk out. Vince McMahon walks out and he shoots his usual hype like promo, which goes on for like a moderately good 10 minutes, which is fine. It's not a bad thing because 10 minutes isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But then you get fucking Shane McMahon who comes out and starts saying thank you, nearly fucking greeting. Come on to hell, don't be a poofter. Like I'm no homophobic. It's just an insult. It's just he comes out and he tells he's like acting all thankful and all that, acting like Bret Hart when Bret Hart returned. Apart from I'm going to give it to Bret Hart, he had a stroke and he had a concussion, so he might be a bit on the dipsy end of shit, but Shane McMahon's perfectly healthy. Like, wow, that was so offensive, Scott. I'm going to edit that out. I'm going to edit that out. No, I'm not.
I recoiled a bit from that.
No, but he fucking came out, he guilt-tripped Vince McMahon, which is a cool way of doing it, but it's the fact that we're getting it for a second fucking week now.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's just me, but come on, WWE fans. You really need to stop being fucking... Right, I don't use this word too much on the internet because it's quite offensive, but stop being fucking retards. Like, come on. He didn't actually run the show.
People thinking they actually fucking booked the show. Like it's a totally different staff of writers or whatever.
He wasn't in charge of writing. It was the same old 60-plus writers that they had.
Yeah.
It was the same old Kevin Buckteeth Dunn working the production truck, and it was the same old Vince McMahon getting a blowjob off of Dunn. That was too much.
I don't know how people think Shane was actually booking last Monday's show.
It's because he spoke to Apollo before his debut, remember?
See, I must have turned it off at that point because all I do remember is Apollo squashing Tyler Breeze.
Do you know, I'm not sure if it's we can't remember it or we were just sleep deprived.
It was just that forgettable.
Because just remember we had...
It was WrestleMania weekend.
Friday we had what? What was on Friday? NXT Takeover. Then Saturday we had the Hall of Fame. Sunday we had WrestleMania. Then fucking we had the start for Raw after Mania. Fucking hell. Jesus.
Imagine if we watched all of wrestling though. We'd be like, Wednesday would be Lucha Underground and NXT, then Thursday SmackDown, and then Friday bloody Takeover.
It's the fact that it's like, is every day been taken up by wrestling? It's like, right, let me try and think. You've got Monday Night Raw on Monday, blah, duh. Then you've got Impact Wrestling on a Tuesday. You have... Holy shit! You have Ring of Honor, Lucha Underground, and NXT on a Wednesday.
Yep.
You have SmackDown on a Thursday. Know that SmackDown's relevant, but sometimes you get good matches on it.
Yeah.
It's true. It's sadly true that sometimes SmackDown could be better than Raw. What am I trying to think of? Then you've got Friday. You've got Friday Night Fight Club.
And Friday Night Nexus.
Aye, just shoving in some of that self promotion, even though I didn't say it. Like Jesus, fuck, that's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it doesn't. I don't get burned out on it because they've got so. The styles of each show are so different.
Aye. I get burned out for WWE fast though. Like,
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
see, watching like WCW on fucking WWE Network for $9.99. I'm
Yeah.
totally not getting paid to say that. I'm just sitting there like, how did WWE lose the... No, how did WCW lose the fucking Monday Night Wars?
Probably because of the bloody. The Yeti! And all that garbage.
It's like, I can admit there was a lot that kind of fucked them, but come on. Have you watched Attitude Era recently?
Yeah, I have. It's
It's
garbage.
fucking shite. it's like I'm not talking like everything is shite. I'm not saying everything's shite in Attitude Era because the Attitude Era is good, but it's only the iconic moments are good. Mankind, any rivalry he's in, it's good. Any rivalry Rock's in is good. Any rivalry that Austin's in, good. But then you get the artist formerly known as Goldust that's walking fucking blackface while you're wearing a ball gag.
Yeah. Horrible. Ridiculous.
You get all that shit, then, like, while fucking WWE have Triple H wearing a cane mask banging a dead body, you've got, like the Katie Vick storyline, come on to fuck. I had to mention it. You get WCW or the parents phoning in and moaning about the fucking Seven character, which in my opinion would have been fucking amazing. Because that character looked like it could have been money.
What character?
Seven, it was Dustin Runnell, like Dustin Goldust character.
Right.
Aye, it was basically, he was playing the Sandman. Like, he visits children in their sleep, etc.
Oh, that sounds good.
But it's because a lot of it, like a lot of Sandman mythology, etc., all goes back to him like being very paedophile-like.
Yeah.
So all the fucking parents phoned in. Then because AOL were taking control of Time Warner, and Time Warner were in charge of WCW, they're like, no, Eric, you can't do that. Eric's fucked because he can't do jack shite.
Yeah.
Then he's got my buddy Vince Russo fucking taking control of everything, and Eric Bischoff's the richest, most saddest millionaire in fucking history. No, that was his words. He's the saddest millionaire in history. Oh my god, I just went on a rant.
You did. You did a me.
Jesus.
Shall we just... let's just skim over what I remember and then you can fill in the blanks. Apollo Crews absolutely wiping the floor with Tyler Breeze.
Then
Like,
you got...
a
Wait,
minute.
you also got Sasha that basically buried Summer Rae as well.
Oh yeah, that was a throwaway match as well.
Because it was that fast that you went for a dump.
Yeah.
By the time you got back, you missed the entire Sasha match, the entire Apollo fucking Crews announcement and Shane walking up to him, and the entire 3-minute fucking commercial break. Jesus fuck.
Oh, Raw, man. You gotta put more wrestling in your wrestling.
I know. I'm guessing you didn't count how many minutes of that was wrestling.
No, I've given up with that. And the last thing I remember is the Fatal 4-Way.
Ah, fuck, what else did we get? We got the Wyatts with a face turn.
Oh yeah, attacking League of Nations, right?
Ian Barrett got kicked out. Barrett had a backstage interview, which I actually quite liked because everyone's like, yes, Barrett's finally going to get a face turn, blah, blah, blah. He's going to get a big push now because blah, blah, blah is on his way out the company, blah, blah, blah. I keep saying that too much. They got backstage. Barrett's a bit fucking pissed off. He's like the British guy pissed off. No, like a chavvy British guy, like a cool British guy, a Barrett British guy.
A Barrett British guy.
Walks backstage and fucking whatever the backstage interviewer's name is, the guy for NXT.
Tom Phillips.
Aye. Comes up, interviews him, he's like, oh, how do you feel about getting kicked out and how do you feel about the fans are chanting your name? And he basically just looked away and I couldn't give my back end what you fans care about. What shame, no, what the League of Nations care about and what you care about, and he just walked away. I was like, yes! And hopefully ditches the King Barrett shit and just becomes Wade Barrett.
Oh, hopefully. When has the King of the Ring gimmick ever helped anyone apart from Austin, possibly?
It actually kind of helped Booker T, because I actually quite liked the King Booker thing.
Oh, yeah.
It really made me dislike him.
Speaking of Booker T, did you see Queen Charmel at the Hall of Fame?
I did. She's
She
not
has
aged a
not
fucking
aged.
day.
Wow.
Plastic surgery does wonders, I'm joking. Nah, it's not even like fucking hell. She really has now.
She looks great.
Is that another fucking diva that you're going to admit that you want to bang?
No. Bit old for my taste.
Wow.
She's probably like 200, isn't she?
I don't know. Do you know what? We're hitting up the Google again.
No, she's probably in her 40s.
45.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Shucky ducky quack quack.
Any other blanks you need to fill in before the main event?
What other blanks did we have? With the announcement for... Oh, fuck. Baron Corbin showed up, remember? Had a match with Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, yeah.
And won it.
I remember that match being a thing, but I don't remember anything about it.
Wait, did he have a match? Did he win it?
Oh, no, it went to a double count out, didn't it?
Oh, aye, because he just started attacking fuck at him.
Yeah. They put a mic in Baron's hand, which is just a big no-no.
It's like putting fucking the title on Roman Reigns. It is a big no-no. He's like, why are the guys like that if it is to talk on the mic, it's to be extremely straight to the point, short and sweet, and very fucking loud. Kinda like Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid could not do a straightforward interview or promo, so it's just shout into that fucking mic. That is it.
Yeah, it's exactly what they do with Samoa Joe in NXT. Every time he's got like a backstage interview, he just fucks off, doesn't he?
I think the... Do you know, I'm sitting there thinking, like, you mentioned Samoa Joe, so it got me onto the subject AJ Styles somehow, because of TNA.
Yeah.
Everyone's pissed off about AJ losing at WrestleMania, because it shouldn't have went that way. But
I mean, I hate current Y2J, so I'll complain whenever he wins.
I've got a feeling that AJ Styles, they left that win not to be worth it because they want his first Mania win to be his first world title win.
Yeah, possibly.
Because imagine, like, it's basically he's made it to where they always say where he belongs somehow. Fucking knob end, homophobic cunt. And he's finally won the title that belongs to him somehow. Cunt.
Yeah, but like I've been saying since the get-go, since we knew Y2J was taking on AJ, they could have done it with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in a triple threat match.
They could have. They
It's
really could have.
ridiculous that they didn't really job AJ Styles because it was quite a long match. But AJ losing to someone who's done nothing but come back for a couple of months and job to everyone left, right, and centre is a
Apart
little
from
ridiculous.
Fandango.
Yeah, he lost to Fandango at WrestleMania.
I'm trying to think what even started that storyline. I really can't fucking remember any of it.
They were tagging,
What?
and that's all I remember because
They were,
I wasn't watching. I was just going off what people were tweeting about.
they were tagging?
Yeah, they were Y2AJ, and they even brought the T-shirts
No,
out and
no,
everything.
no, no. I'm meaning Fandango.
Oh right. Because remember Fandango was coming out and he wouldn't compete unless the ring announcer pronounced his name properly. And then Jericho cut a promo on him
Oh,
backstage, just taking the piss out of his name.
Aye.
So yeah, Fandango's first match was at WrestleMania and he beat Jericho.
Stupid.
Better booking than AJ Styles.
They wanna come on. Fandango is one of the most impressive fucking leg drops I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That guy gets some airtime. Right, we're on to the main event of Raw now.
Already.
Because I can't remember the rest of the matches. I seriously can't. Were there other matches?
I don't know, you know.
Right, just quickly for, let's say, honourable mentions. Where the fuck was Dean Ambrose? Where the fuck was Triple H? I know it's you're angry because Triple H would have showed up because you hate Triple H.
No, I don't mind him. It's just him being champ was not my cup of tea.
But were you no angry that the former champion didn't show up the next night?
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid. Come on, I'd be fucking angry if a guy just stole my aluminium title right off my shoulder. No, it is. Everyone says it's gold, but it's no. They admitted it on WWE.com. It's very tough aluminum.
Yeah.
Aluminum. Right, main event. Fucking hell. Go ahead.
So who even was it? That's how forgettable this was. It was Jericho and AJ, and the last two are escaping my memory.
Oh, Cesaro and AJ. No. Aye, it was fucking... Originally, it was Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens versus AJ versus Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens decided to attack Zayn backstage, shove him through a table.
Yeah.
He's injured. We don't have anyone to fucking fight now, but it's still going to be a fatal four-way. Yada yada yada. Everyone comes on. We get stuck with Lillian Garcia having to do a fucking announcement and that bitch. Also nicknamed, just in my opinion, called The Bush. Did you need to know why?
Yeah, I watched the YouTube.
I'm just for everyone else, I'm going to say it. She's called The Bush because X-Pac decided to reveal that's her nickname backstage is The Bush because she has a big bush. Yada yada yada.
Oh dear.
She announced blah blah blah. Cesaro's weird fucking siren comes on.
Oh,
And
garbage. That should have been my bad entrance theme.
It isn't worse than his fucking air raid siren that he used to have. That's it. Then Cesaro comes out looking like Agent 47.
Yeah.
Mixed with Jason Statham.
Yeah, good shout.
And rips the suit off like Magic fucking Mike. I guarantee you he wore that suit to fucking the Hall of Fame. Horrible. Horrible.
Was there anything memorable about the match?
I can't actually... Styles used the Styles Clash to win.
That was it.
That's quite memorable. Cesaro did a 3-man Tower of Death.
Yeah, he did. I remember that.
That's quite impressive, especially for a guy that has that just came back for an injured shoulder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to, like, in my opinion, Cesaro's in fucking phenomenal shape.
Oh, he's always working out, isn't he?
I know, it's not even CrossFit he does. Like, fucking CrossFit. He's using ropes and shit, and you look amazing after it. What the fuck? Aye, that was the only memorable thing.
So
Raw
yeah,
was
AJ Styles is #1 contender.
For a Raw after Mania. It was
Really forgettable.
the crowd was shite.
Crowd was shite. Yeah.
They did a Mexican wave once, or what Americans like to say, because saying Mexican wave's racist somehow. It's the wave.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Mexican wave, you fucking cunts. Wow, I've used the cunt word a lot. Jesus. Dropping the C-bomb the day.
Takes
Aye.
one to know one.
Suck my dick. Just fucking, oh my god. Raw, for a Raw after Mania, it was shit.
Yeah.
Did we even get any other debuts? It's been announced that basically, like, a lot of dirt sheets that like to talk a lot of shite now.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like the ones that like to say, "Oh, fucking TNA's going out of business." You're like, you said that 9 years ago. Fuck up.
Yeah. That TNA's going out of business rumours are the exact same as Goldberg coming back to WWE rumours.
Oh, I know.
Every single year, and it still doesn't happen.
I remember someone used a silhouette of Goldberg saying, "Iconic WWE superstar, maybe returning." And you can clearly see it's a Goldberg fucking silhouette. I clicked on it just because, fuck it, I want to see what shite it's spewing, and obviously I gave them a shit ton of money for clicking on it. The picture that they used was Goldberg as a silhouette, but
Yeah.
the article was about Titus O'Neil. I was like, wow. Oh, you can't get better than that. Aye, but they reported saying breaking news, Shane McMahon plans to bring up 3 more NXT superstars.
NXT is really running thin right now.
How the fuck can they take up 3 male superstars unless it's going to be fucking Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and who else? Who else could they possibly bring up at this rate? Elias Samson,
Bailey?
maybe?
Bailey, possibly?
Bailey, aye. Like, but come on, that's brave. Brave. Fucking brave.
It is. Shall we get on to Lucha Underground?
Fuck it, aye. Why not?
Okay, so we actually have some notes here, so we actually know what we're going off. It opens with Dario Cueto in the locker room with Vampiro.
Aye, he's
And
about to take his pills.
Yeah. They talk about Matanza's attack on Pentagon. And Vampiro decides to take his pills this time.
Sadly. Because, in my opinion, I want to see that fucker back in the ring.
Oh, his match with Pentagon, so good.
See, he's old as fuck. He's not old as fuck. He's like probably 40s, maybe 50s.
I think he is early 50s, actually.
He's he's no in great shape. He's a bit out of shape, but he's still in. He can still fight. But
Yeah.
the guy put on some fucking death match.
He put every older WWE worker to shame.
Oh, so did fucking Jushin Thunder Liger when he showed up.
Oh, yeah.
51 years old, and he's fucking jumping about like fucking Sin Cara, better than Sin Cara. Crazy.
You know, after that rolling Kopu kick he showed me that Shinsuke did to Scott Dawson, I really want to see Shinsuke versus Liger.
I know. I was hoping that Liger wouldn't be a one-time thing. Like, he doesn't even need a contract, but I just didn't want him to be a one-time thing.
Yeah, when they go back to the Tokyo Dome, I reckon he'll be there.
See, we need an NXT takeover Japan. They've got too many Japanese wrestlers to not, like, give the Japanese some action.
Yeah.
But
I really hope Kenta's back for that. You know what? Calling him Kenta just makes you sound like an asshole. Hideo Itami. I
makes you
hope he's
sound-
back for that.
it makes you sound like the stereotypical fucking Mark.
Yeah.
Or he's called the fucking he's called the WWE wrestlers Kevin Steen, etc. Aye, fuck up, you fucking Nikki Bella fan. Oh, Divas fans are the worst.
Oh, they so are.
Like I'm not saying what I'm meaning women's fans, since Divas isn't a term anymore. I'm not talking like Harry, you know Harry, he's a women's wrestler. He prefers women's wrestling or guys wrestling. But he isn't one of these obsessed motherfuckers that the minute you say something bad like, oh, that women's match was shitter than the guys, he's not going to go off as not unlike the ones that call you racist for saying Alicia Fox is shite.
Yeah, I saw that. That's ridiculous. And the same woman who was called you racist for not liking Alicia Fox said that Sasha Banks is shite. Come on, are you... From most of what I've seen, at least, of WWE women's fans, do not know their arse from their elbow when it comes to good wrestlers.
It's like she went and said that Sasha Banks is shite because she uses a running slap as a move. As like, it's not a running slap, it's a running chop. And she's like, it's still shite. It's like, fucking Japanese legend Kenta Kobayashi. That's the right one, ain't it?
I think so.
Fuck it, what? I think it's the same name for him and Hideo Itami, just spelled differently. Like Kenta Kobayashi, who's the man that basically has some of the hardest chops ever, uses a running chop and he knocks out opponents with it. He breaks their ribs, kills them, they're dead. Maybe not that far. But Divas fans are the worst. Wait, back on subject, where were we?
We were on the next scene of Lucha Underground, because there is scenes in this one. It's very story orientated, this episode, actually.
Do you want me to quickly explain Lucha Underground? I might as well.
Yeah, go for it.
It's on El Rey Network, which is owned by Robert Rodriguez, who is obviously the director of... Wait, he's not. He is the one-man film crew, nicknamed as that because he likes to cut the film, likes to film it, he likes to perform in it. He does basically fucking everything. And he's a guy famous for Dusk Till Dawn, the movies, the TV show, etc. He's a musician, and he fucking decided he's like, fuck it, I want to make a wrestling show. And damn right he did.
He did a very fucking good job. But the next scene opens with Joey Ryan and Cortez, who are undercover cops. Amazing. I love Joey Ryan as an undercover cop. It's just... Anyway, they're in the station talking to the captain, who needs evidence on Dario Cueto. And then Joey Ryan announces that he got himself and the crew, which is Cortez and Mr. Cisco, into the trio #1 contendership tournament.
Do you know who Joey Ryan reminds me of as a cop? Have you ever seen Hot Fuzz?
Yeah, love it.
See the fucking mustache cops? You've got a mustache. You've got to be a mustache. I know. It reminds me of they guys. Just the pure asshole cop with a mustache. It's just the prime example of an asshole. I've got a feeling, see that bitch that's a police officer?
Yeah.
I've got a feeling eventually she's going to go, do you know what? Nah. She's going to decide to shove on a bulletproof vest or some shit, or wrestling gear, and decide to go into the temple.
That'd be awesome.
It's kind of, like, I've got to say, that's the only predictable part of Lucha Underground, is that's going to happen eventually.
I don't actually recognise her from like any of the indie companies or whatever, but if that does happen, that'd be amazing.
But that's the point. Like, she could be a master wrestler and we just don't recognise her.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Matt Cross. You wouldn't think Son of Havoc was him apart from the big bushy beard.
Yeah, that totally gives him away.
Could be Daniel Bryan. Dun dun dun.
I wish.
Aye. An American Dragon returning to Lucha
Bruh.
Underground.
That'd be amazing. First match, Evil East versus Cobra Moon. What did you think?
I expected it to be like down the line predictable bullshit for Cobra Moon winning because she was like meant to be this big, massive, fucking strong, mysterious character, but
Yeah.
Evil East fucking kicked her fucking cunt.
Oh, yeah.
Evil East, she's the bad bitch of that fucking.
As far as average matches go in Lucha Underground, I think that was an average match. Like,
It was.
yeah. Nothing really memorable happened other than the finish, which was a Yoshi Tonic from Evil East to win.
Well, it's basically what's it called? We had. It was a filler match. It wasn't like a big build match or it meant anything. It was just there for that, just for it being a match.
One thing I did take from it was Cobra Moon plays like the Serpentine so well.
She hisses throughout the whole match, does she know?
Yeah, she does.
You can hear it faintly. It's just like sss, and Vampiro, and it may have been either Vampiro or Matt Striker that commented on it.
Yeah, it was Matt Striker that commented on it. Her movements as well.
Aye, the way she gets a pinfall.
Yeah.
Vampiro's just like busting a nut outside the ring.
Dirty old man.
I was really surprised that Evil East picked up the victory because Cobra Moon's like this big entity.
Yeah, she'd been on a winning streak. She was undefeated until that match, I think.
Aye. Evil East debuted in new wrestling gear as well, did she know? It was similar, but
Vampiro said it was new, but I'm sure I've seen it before.
I just know that the chainmail was a lot more see-through, which I kind of think was why he said it was new.
Yeah.
Who knows? As Vampiro we're talking about his own pals.
So next scene is the Killshot backstory, which I thought was fucking awesome.
I was only glad I was like, finally, they show me what the fuck that guy was that was killing terrorists. Like, when I watched the trailer, I'm like, there's a guy killing people here? What's this got to do with wrestling?
Yeah, it was some Gun Fu, John Woo style editing and directing.
Aye, most likely was because it's Robert Rodriguez, he's best mates with all these people.
Yeah.
Did you notice that Robert Rodriguez was there though?
Was he?
He was the band. He was the guy in the cowboy hat.
Oh, was he?
Aye.
Fair dues.
But fucking... Aye, it was interesting to tell us why he doesn't have a name, why he is called Killshot. Or is it Killshot? Aye.
Killshot, yeah.
Aye. I thought I was getting mixed up with fucking Batman. but it was fucking... He's an ex-CIA operative, or was it a Navy SEAL or something?
It was something like that, yeah. It was like a Black Ops kind of thing. Like they didn't exist.
He was like fucking shooting people Team America style.
Yeah. What I took from it, the most thing I took from it was he said that he's got brothers that went missing and he hopes one day that they'll find their way back. Maybe he'll end up having a faction later on of his buddies, which would be pretty cool.
And they'll just walk in with rifles and fucking slaughter everyone. You're just like...
Walking with AKs and just kill all the wrestlers.
I know, you're just like, aye, John Cena buries people. This guy just killed everyone. No, but that's kind of the prime example of either they appreciate every one of their talent pool that Lucha Underground has,
Yeah.
or he's going to be getting a big push.
I hope he does, because he's such a good wrestler. Well, pretty much all of the wrestlers in Lucha Underground are amazing.
Marty the Moth. See, in my opinion, he's interesting. He's not shown as anything yet.
Yeah, no, he hasn't.
And he's like
He's massive, though. He's deceptively, like, really built.
He's like, he looks fat as fuck, but I've got a feeling that guy's fucking built as fuck.
Yeah.
That guy's like a built like the back of a house. He's like fucking. The first time that was it the Mac that he faced in his first match
Yeah, I think so.
in season 1, and he just clotheslines his fucking head off. No, wait, it might have been Cage. It was someone.
I don't remember that far back.
He fucking just clotheslines their head off, and you're like, where the fuck did this come from? But my only dislike for this episode, like while we're halfway through it, because the next match is the main event, is it not?
No.
No, it's
We've
not.
still not talked about the actual trios match.
Right, we'll go to the next match, then I'll say what I was kind of disappointed by. Right, so trios match was Mariposa, Marty the Moth, who we just mentioned, their brother and sister.
Yep.
Kayfabe brother and sister, they're no real brother and sister. I think they're kayfabe brother and sister. And the Mac, who isn't to be mistaken with the other Mac guy that was with fucking Teddy Long years ago. Yes, they're both black, but no, they're not the same person.
Michael Cole would argue that.
It's like getting fucking Samuel L. Jackson and Lawrence Fishburne mixed up. Who's the other team?
Joey Ryan and the Crew.
Aye. Did Joey Ryan pull a lollipop out of his trunks halfway through that match, or am I thinking a PWG show?
I don't think he did. I haven't written it down anywhere, so you might have been mistaking it for the PWG show.
Aye, it was a PWG show that he was just sitting there randomly during the match, and he pulls a lollipop out of his trunks and starts sucking it.
Well, that's kind of gross.
And I'm just like, that's nasty, Joey. That's nasty. Aye, right. Do you want to go ahead with this match then?
I love the very beginning of it, where Joey Ryan and the Mac are in the ring together, and the ref rings the bell, and Joey Ryan immediately tags out, and the fans just boo the fuck out of him.
Joey's just... He's had the same gimmick forever.
Yeah.
He's the asshole guy that knows he looks good somehow, because somehow he's still living in Rick Rude days where fucking hairy chests and stuff are considered hot, but some women still find him hot as fuck, and sucking a lollipop, weirdly for a guy like that's meant to look good somehow. Don't know why. I don't know. Joey Ryan's fucking amazing though. The penis flex.
He plays the character so well.
He does.
But yeah, he tags in Mr. Cisco, and him and Mac just they shake hands, or like they bump fists or whatever, and then Cisco, who hasn't really shown us anything, goes ham. Like, he just jumps around the ring, Hurricane Ranas, bloody everything, and really surprised me for his size, to be honest.
Who's this? Sorry, I completely blanked it there. I heard everything apart from the name. Oh, Cisco, aye. That's the fat one that didn't die.
Yeah, the fat one that didn't die.
Aye, it is. Both the Crew are weird. Like, every time I look at the Crew, what's the other one? Mr. Cisco's the fat one, then you get...
Cortez Castro.
Cortez Castro, who's weird. Name's kind of weird because it's Fidel Castro, etc. He looks like fucking Loki.
Yeah, he kind of does, yeah.
You really would think it's Loki. He looks like a more stumpy Loki.
During the first season, like the first couple of episodes they were in it, I actually thought it was Loki.
Same, especially because Hernandez and shit showed up. I'm like, what the fuck? Are we getting a fucking Beatdown Clan reunion here? Oh, bye, fucking hell, man. it's the thing about Lucha Underground is they don't show too much of any character
Yeah, always leave
because
wanting more.
they're got like Batanza's a prime example.
Yeah.
Like amazing. Right, so how did this match go along?
So after Mac and Cisco had done duking it out, Joey Ryan tags himself back in and asks Marty, who is currently the legal man, to tag in Mariposa, because he's all about the females. And
Yeah.
Mariposa tags herself in and kicks his ass for a bit.
Is that not cheerleader Melissa?
I have no idea.
Who was never like she wasn't really considered a great wrestler, but people seem to don't know, you can kinda hear me just like completely Googling it right now. Aye, she wasn't considered the greatest of wrestlers, but when she has the Mariposa gimmick, she is, that's Mariposa. She's
Okay.
like considered decent, which is odd
Yeah,
because
she hasn't really shown much for me to like make a comment on that, to be honest.
see, she showed up and I thought she was going to be this like horror character, like she's meant to be all scary and fucking shit. But then it's like, uh, she acts human again.
Yeah, her debut, she had this whole like get up with her wings and everything, and then they just dropped that.
That's what I'm meaning. Like Marty the Moth, he doesn't need to look like a moth.
No, he's just creepy enough as is.
He's kind of like the snidey. I'm gonna touch your Wayne, creepy.
Yeah, he actually
hell,
really
Scott.
is.
Fucking
No
hell, Scott.
joke.
My
So
God.
the next highlight I've got here is when Marty and Mariposa throw the crew out the ring, and the Mac goes for a suicide dive, and Mariposa gets in the way.
I know.
So the Mac shoves her off onto everyone.
Why did she do that?
I don't know. I mean, I know she wants to spite the Mac and Sexy Star because they're in a rivalry.
Aye,
But you're on a team, you want to win. Why are you stopping someone from inflicting damage on your opponent?
it's
Doesn't make any
weird.
sense.
But it's like been proven that Marty's already said that he isn't really there for anything but to prove that he is the one true leader of the Aztec kind of like thing.
Yeah,
Like he's the only. I think he said he's the only one that has true Aztec blood in him, even though what's his face? Prince Puma's kayfabe Aztec.
yeah.
I don't know what they're trying to fucking do. It's confusing me now.
Yeah, it really is confusing with the whole dynamic of Sexy Star being controlled by Mariposa and all that. I don't really get what they're trying to do.
Especially what happened after the match.
Yeah, which we'll get to now, actually. So Marty tags himself in on the Mac, who's currently the legal partner. And the Mac has had enough because that was like the first time he'd been in the ring after he got tagged out. So they start slapping each other on the chest, which ends with Mac hitting a stunner on Marty, which I thought was amazing. He did the flipping the birds and everything.
Why does he do the stunner? It confuses me.
It was great though. I loved it.
It's like I expected him to do like some fucking pump handle fucking slam or some shit, but he just fucking connects a picture fucking perfect stunner.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking amazing. Oh.
But yeah, after the stunner, Marty turns around into the Crew's tag team finish, which is kind of like the Revivals, the lung blower, wheelbarrow lung blower thing, but a flapjack version of it. And then Joey Ryan fucking steals the pin.
Aye. Joey Ryan. It's the fact that Cortez Castro can't attack Joey Ryan
Yeah.
because he's a cop.
Yep. I think
Do you know-
it will end up happening now.
Do you know, just for a little honourable mention, speaking of Joey Ryan, since we didn't get on it for last week, or 2 weeks ago, I mean, when he handcuffed himself to the railing so
Oh.
they couldn't be eliminated.
And then who was it that absolutely destroyed him? Was it Matanza?
Aye, Matanza just fucking broke the railing right down.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
but
So
then Sexy Star showed up.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention that.
And no, Matt Striker like shouted going, "Oh, and that's the old Sexy Star," and you're like, why?
Yeah, because Mariposa was attacking the
Aye.
back.
Honestly, I would have preferred that if Sexy Star showed up to attack Mariposa and fucking Marty,
Yeah,
but then she like kind of cowered down into the corner while they both just kept attacking him. Because it would have added a bit more what the fuck's going on here.
yeah,
Because it was over a bit, like, that's what, 3... Well, I suppose it started in the end of season 1 when she got kidnapped, but...
yeah. This is only like episode 4, 5, possibly.
Aye, but it just didn't have a lot of development, so you could say.
Yeah,
Like, it went on for a while, but it didn't have a lot of screen time.
yeah. They didn't give it much time to really
Play out.
become anything.
Aye. But then we've got our main event of
You're forgetting
the
one
evening.
thing.
Fuck, what?
The promo beforehand with El Dragon Azteca.
Oh, fuck. That was like, that should have closed the show in my opinion.
Yeah. So am I taking this one, and you can take the main event?
Go ahead.
So El Dragon Azteca's sitting on a roof of some sort.
It's just the tempo roof.
Yeah. With Rey Mysterio, who says that they are in the trios tournament for number one contendership, and reveals Prince fucking Puma, who hasn't appeared in forever, it feels like, as their partner. And he talks for the first time.
And his voice is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
But Rey Mysterio's mask though,
Oh, so good.
it's the same design and all that, but it looks like it's fucking. It looks like it's plastic.
Yeah.
It looks like a hard design. It fucking. Oh.
I really
looks-
like the way it makes his eyes look really like inset and like shadowy.
Aye, it looks evil as fuck, but he isn't.
Yeah.
Is. What am I trying to think of? What's his fucking face? See Azteca Jr.? Is
Yeah.
that meant to be a reference to the Dragon Azteca or Rey Azteca?
No. It was a character from the beginning of well, not the beginning of, but like midway through season 1,
I thought
who got killed.
so. I know that was the Dragon Azteca, but is that meant to be Rey Azteca in any way, or is Rey Azteca a different person?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's just I think it was a original character they made. I'm not
Aye,
sure.
It didn't. It did jack shit. He trained that Asian bitch who hasn't showed up. That I swear's been in every single Robert Rodriguez fucking movie.
Yeah, she killed him, didn't she?
Aye, and joined Dario.
Yeah, because he tried to kill her. Right.
Aye,
Because he like turned his back on her and teamed with Chavo or something.
aye, Mexico. That's basically what they claim. What happened to Blue Demon and fucking Texano and all that? That went nowhere.
I don't know, you know.
It's like, no, remember Blue Demon Jr. attacked. Why did I say Blue Demon? Blue Demon Jr. attacks Texano, saying that Mexico's coming for him. As if like Mexico's like 3 people or something, but really it's a giant fucking country.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done with them.
It's all sorts of weird. So on to the main event, we have the former champion, Phoenix,
Yep.
facing off against a jobber until he was put in a mask, known as Matanza. What's his second name?
Cueto.
Cueto. I wasn't sure there. I get mixed up because I can say Dario Cueto perfectly fine, but it's just like saying it's something else in Cueto. Bit dodgy. Oh well.
Yeah, I haven't. I didn't even know of. Is it Joe Cobb or Jeff Cobb before he was Matanza?
I can't remember, but I just know he wasn't that great of a, like, he wasn't showcased as that great of a wrestler
Yeah.
in any indie company because he's quite a big lad. He's not like the smallest of people.
He's actually. I said before, Marty the Moth deceptively big.
Aye.
Matanza's deceptively small. I actually looked because I thought he was gigantic. He's only 5'10".
No, I know he's like, I know height wise he's small, but
He
he's,
is built like a brick
in my
shithouse.
opinion, he's a more muscly version of Vader.
Yeah.
Small and he's like fuck. I'm just trying to fucking think how you would describe that motherfucker. He's like a rock. The smaller, the stronger, because you get more weight behind it.
Yeah.
That was probably the worst way to describe it. Because
I knew what you meant.
I'm talking about a real rock. I'm not talking about the rock as a just some and the rock is cooking.
But yeah, I think you put it perfectly when you said he's pretty much our generation's Vader.
Aye. Apart from he doesn't walk about wearing MMA gloves and a mask that doesn't cover jack shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Matanza took him to Suplex City, literally. Like,
Oh my. Yeah, go on.
you completely despise Brock Lesnar because all he does is suplexes. All
Yeah.
Matanza does is suplexes, but he does them in totally fucking different ways.
Yeah.
Every suplex is different,
Yeah.
over and over again, and more painful and painful.
That first suplex into the turnbuckle, I cringed.
It's like I was kind of disappointed by the match, but at the same time I was very happy with it. He fucking squashed Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
Phoenix died.
we don't like it.
It had to happen. Matanza's going to get built as the legit champion.
Yeah,
For,
the wanting to pit him and Will Muertes together, aren't they?
I've got a feeling that Matanza's going to show up in season 3, then a season 4 eventually, but season 4 hasn't been announced,
Yeah.
and they don't know if there is going to be a season 4, sadly. Oh.
I mean, they'll probably announce season 4 once they start rolling out season 3.
Kind of like they did with season 2, aye.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, Lucha Underground's great.
But yeah, all the suplexes in this match. And Phoenix didn't get anything in other than a few strikes.
He did fucking 2 springboard moves, did you know? And
He
did jack
tried for
shit.
his his version of the lethal injection with his handspring cutter and got caught in a German suplex.
Oh, does not stand a fucking chance.
No. But yeah, he tried a suicide dive as well.
Aye, 2 of them, in fact.
And I don't know whether he hit one of them, but the first one when he died.
Oh, is that where he basically got World's Strongest slammed?
Yeah.
Do you know the padding in that fucking thing looks too puffy to be fucking safe?
Yeah.
It looks like it's that puffy that you're just going to go right fucking through it anyway, and you're just going to hit the concrete.
Yeah, it's like proper. It looks like proper concrete, like a CZW arena.
Aye. It's just a warehouse. Did you ever see Christy Joseph's picture, like the production manager?
No.
He posted a picture saying time to get back into the temple, and it was before the ring or anything was built, and it's a bright as shit warehouse, and you're just sitting there like, wow, what a way to ruin the feel. But it's weird how they can change something that looks so old in just try to word it. It looks so old, retro, and Aztec, but really it's just a warehouse in a dingy part of LA.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking
They
amazing.
do like panning shots of the street and stuff, and it does look like you'd be stabbed if you'd walk down there at the wrong time of the day.
I know. They mentioned it. It was one of the wrestlers, which was an original wrestler from there, which was showed up during like the initiations in season 1.
Yeah.
That they said worked in a fucking Mexican restaurant down the street. I was like, what? Really? But they really don't fail to entertain.
Mm.
The shows can be quite lackluster, but no matter what, it's still a great show. It's just
Yeah,
not.
even the bad shows are good shows compared to like Raw.
It's just not a good Lucha Underground show, but it's a good wrestling show.
Mm.
In my opinion, they need the backstage scenes. They're just they they're just as much of an ingredient than the wrestling when it comes to Lucha Underground. You need
Yeah,
both.
absolutely.
You
Yeah,
need an even amount of both of them
yeah,
because story development and it's basically a television show with wrestling. That's it.
yeah. It's been actually been given a genre. It's actually I think it's called the wrestling drama.
Damn.
So like they've coined a term for what Lucha Underground is because it's that groundbreaking
Do I
and
hope to
unique.
I hope to fuck this is kind of like the way Oculus Rift went. That can't think of it. One person decided to go, we're going to make this very interesting thing that a lot of people wanted to do, but not much people have done it.
Yeah,
And it means that fucking everyone's just going to go, that's a great fucking idea. I'm going to make my version of that. And fucking everyone decides to try out and doing something like that.
yeah.
It's
I'd love to see more story driven wrestling shows.
it's like hopefully Eric Bischoff buys into it because I've got a feeling that guy still has some genius shit right there, like up there in his brain. He still
But
loves wrestling.
shall we talk about the finish? It's very quick.
He squashed him.
Yeah, he hit his
Literally.
finisher, which is being dubbed the Wrath of the Gods, which is like a reverse rotation body slam. There's my Smark play-by-play commentary coming through.
To help WB fans, it's basically you grab him like a fucking world's strongest slam, and you kind of just jump in the air, turn around, corkscrew in the air, no corkscrew, like go for a body splash, but at the same time you're kind of flipping round, and you
Yep.
squash the motherfucker.
And then he wins.
He pins him, kills him.
Yep,
Like,
done.
oh, but then
But then,
we're forgetting about something.
go for it.
Mil Muertes.
Yeah.
Fucking Mil Muertes did a technically face turn like thingy majibby.
Like
was-
you said on Twitter, I don't think it's a face turn.
He's a betweener.
Yeah, he's just wanting his title back.
Aye. A threat, no, an enemy of an enemy is. Can you finish this for me? I can't remember
A
it.
friend.
Like, fuck. That's what I was about to say. Like,
Yeah, Phoenix was getting attacked by Matanza, Katrina, who was having a love affair with Phoenix for a while.
that storyline just fucking. They had was it the Grave Consequences match,
Yeah,
which was an inevitably casket match,
yep.
and that was it. Then, like 2 weeks later, fucking Mil Muertes is back. Maybe not 2
Yeah.
weeks later. It was at least fucking a good 6 to 8 weeks later, I'd say.
Yeah, so the booking for that Grave Consequences was Katrina saying the only thing that could stop Mil Muertes is death, and then they booked that like whoever does lose is dead. And Katrina brought him back from the dead, so technically nothing can beat him now, apparently.
That technically means fucking what's his face is deed. Big Mexican guy.
Big Mexican guy.
Aye, fat Mexican guy. Walking stick. Prince Puma.
Oh, Conan.
Aye, he's dead because somehow he get put into a casket, but I cannot remember it anywhere.
No, nor can I. I don't remember that.
It must have been a dark match or something, but someone mentioned that fucking Mil Muertes choke slammed Conan into a casket, closed it, and took him away.
Fair enough. Maybe that's why he's not on it anymore then.
I know, I just don't have any fucking memory of that. I really don't. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Mil Muertes saves Phoenix, and that's how the show ends.
Do you know what's my biggest Lucha Underground disappointment?
What's that?
Have you ever watched It's Sunny in Philadelphia?
Nope.
There's one episode where they're in a hospital and he's waiting for the doctor, and finally the doctor comes in, but the doctor's a bit of a dick. Guess who the doctor is? Dario Cueto.
Oh yeah, I've seen
I think Botchamania might have. Like,
yeah, I think he's been in an episode of Scrubs as well. I'm not sure.
It's like you're just sitting there like, what? He was a so he was a doctor and funded. He funded
He's
it.
well travelled, isn't he?
He's not even. Everyone thinks he's Mexican. He's no Mexican. He's Spanish. Oh, that's what his character is, at least.
Yeah.
That's
Right. So next we have NXT.
That's
First
the most.
and only match. 28 minutes into the show.
That's the most unnatural fucking way to come back for a jump cut.
I don't care.
You could tell it was fucking staged, and
I don't care. Right. So who the fuck booked this NXT?
Kevin Dunn. I
Because
know who it
all we
was.
have for the whole show, pretty much, there's one match, which is the dark match from Takeover that we didn't get to see. All we have is highlights from Takeover. It's like watching Afterburn. No, who wants that?
It was Hugh G. Rection that done it.
He's not with them anymore. Can't be him.
Hope not.
But yeah, first match, 28 minutes into a 50-minute show. Elias Sampson versus Apollo Crews, the dark match from Takeover. Did you see it?
Aye. It was a
horrible.
mediocre match.
It was. I used this to describe the Taker Shane match, but it was painful to watch.
For an NXT show, aye, it was.
For someone that can. A lot of people don't like Elias Sampson's character, but from what he's shown, he can wrestle. And
Come on, that neck breaker.
Apollo can obviously wrestle, and so for those two to have a restholds.com match, it's just a disgrace.
Well, the reason it was quite bad was you've got Elias Sampson, who has been, for the past while, he's been booked as this guy that drifts in, beats up someone, gets paid, then leaves, and
Yeah.
drifts again. While Apollo's been the guy that gets booked as come in, smile at everyone, let everyone cheer him, does some flashy shit in the ring, wins or loses, he's still happy, and then he leaves. Then they're both getting shoved into this match with one thing that is potential build, which wasn't enough.
Yeah, it was really lackluster build. Probably the only build that didn't really It wasn't really a build going
What, it was
into
1 week
Takeover.
before?
It was, yeah, pretty much.
They decided that, like, that match was going to be a takeover.
It was 2 weeks before, actually, because he
Oh,
attacked
2 weeks.
Gargano, and Apollo Crews saved him, and then he came out the week after and sung the song.
Aye, which I fucking loved. That was cool as
Yeah.
fuck.
But
And
yeah, it was a terrible match.
it was booked like a shite fucking heel.
Yeah.
The way he's like, oh, cowered in the corner and all that is. I don't know.
Because we've seen him go to the top rope, do leg drops, have pretty good matches with people that are just jobbers, that are brought in to just job to him, and then
Aye.
piss off again. And then the whole match, and I'm not exaggerating, the whole match is, until the finish, arm locks and headlocks, takeovers and rest holds. It's just terrible.
And the finish wasn't even great.
It was just the regular Apollo Crews does his military press drop into the moonsault into his powerbomb.
Aye. I don't know what they were going for with that match. I really do not fucking know. I don't know.
But that's all I've got to say about NXT. There was one match the whole fucking hour.
It was Afterburn pretty much.
It was, yeah.
It's like the promos that they had during it weren't even that great.
I skipped them all. I couldn't care any less.
There was only one that I actually cared about, and it was Shinsuke Nakamura. And it's like Todd. Is it Todd or Tom Phillips? Fuck's sake.
Tom Phillips.
Tom or Todd? Did you say?
Tom.
Tom Phillips, right? He went and asked him in this big long fucking paragraph worth of shit.
Yeah.
Then he was Funaki had to translate it. What's it called? Shinsuke started fucking talking in Japanese. He's about to talk.
Yeah.
Then he pushes Funaki out the way, just looks right at the camera and goes, "Shoot style has arrived." And that's where it ends. I was like, see, that's how you do a promo. Short and sweet, and it's still your character. Perfecto.
Yeah, I actually saw about 20 seconds of Aries' promo. He said he doesn't care whether Baron doesn't care about what he's accomplished. He went out there and proved to him that he's better than him, and he proved why he is the self-proclaimed best man that ever lived.
He squashed the whole match.
Yeah, he got squashed, he did, yeah.
He got squashed the whole fucking match until what's it called? He got a roll-up pin.
Yeah.
Wow. Come on, Aries. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy that shoots a shite fucking promo after you get your arse kicked. Oh, that's not even a jealousy like fucking promo that you get your arse kicked. That's just I think I'm still good, but really I got my arse handed to me. Jesus.
Right, shall we get away from that god awful NXT and get on to Ring of Honor?
Aye, Ring of Honor. Of what I can remember, it was like one of these shows that I can remember the main event because the main event was spectacular.
It was.
I'll remember it as like stuff's mentioned, I think.
So, can I just say before anything else, I just want to say Ring of Honor's intro is amazing.
As the music's just fucking hype.
It is, and the little highlights of different matches, I thought it was really good.
Aye, but the only thing that I don't like is, I think it's actually quite a popular thing I know, is they decided to keep like Cesaro, etc. in the intro.
Did they?
Aye, like you could see Cesaro, CM Punk, Kevin Owens, etc. And you're kind of like, come on, you've got new people, add cheeseburger to that or something.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
bit.
where's Delirious in the whole thing? He's amazing. They don't show Delirious.
Oh, Delirious is fucking just weird.
But yeah, the show kicks off with a fucking wrestling match. Who'd have thunk
I guess who's in it?
Don't sleep, so don't sleep on the vice. Roppongi.
Roppongi Vice.
Roppongi
it? Yeah,
lights.
Fair enough for that.
yeah. It's Roppongi Vice in their championship match versus War Machine, who are the defending champions.
I swear you probably like had napkins and hand lotion right next to you with that black tiger mask showing up.
Oh, that Black Tiger mask was fucking wow. But I'm not gonna pretend I'm a fake fan. I've watched Ring of Honor a handful of times, but I
That's
haven't
my.
watched it
That,
recently.
I'll tell you the truth. That's my second time watching a proper ring. I've watched Ring of Honor matches in the past, but that's my proper time watching a Ring of Honor show.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the reason why. Because the first time that I decided to go, do you know what? I'm going to give Ring of Honor a chance. Was during the Destination America time.
Ugh,
And
worst time.
Destination America like to take control of their shows.
Yeah.
Oh, can you promote fucking blah 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 that's up next? Fucking whatever it is, Ghost Asylum. Oh, you want to be scared? Aye, fuck it off. I want to watch fucking guys greeting about a cold spot. Aye,
Oh,
mate, fucking close the window.
I've never actually seen War Machine wrestle, so this was a really good match to watch their first match, I'm guessing.
Right, I'm kind of confused. Are they Irish or are they meant to be Norse?
I think they're meant to be Norse.
It's
They're
like
meant to be fucking Vikings.
I don't know. They kind of remind me of Big Demo,
Yeah.
but it could be just because of the big beard.
You know a show's going to be amazing when it starts off with simultaneous suicide dives, right?
Aye.
So Roppongi Vice attack a War Machine while they're raising the titles on the apron, and they hit them off and hit them with double suicide dives. That's fucking awesome.
It is very, very cool.
So Ray Rowe, which is the one with the smaller beard, but it's still fucking massive.
Smaller beard.
That's the only way to tell them apart because they look pretty similar.
Aye, well, they both have beards. It's kind of like trying to spot an Asian. Like, that was racist, Scott. Don't you fuck. Wow.
You can't say that on the internet.
Wow.
People will mistake you for a Trump supporter.
I need to edit that out. No, I don't. I ain't a Trump supporter. I didn't even cheer for Trump even when he was attacking fucking Vince McMahon.
So Ray Rowe goes for a clothesline, but Trent uses the momentum from it to flip around, like do a fucking backflip of some sort, and then gets caught with a knee. I thought that was horrible.
Aye.
Right to his noggin.
It's the thing about, like, when you go for watching Monday Night Raw to watching something like Ring of Honor, everyone's fucking stiff.
Yeah.
It's stiff as fuck. I feel sad for them.
We can't really talk about all of the highlights because there's so many, and we'll be here all night. But,
You probably just wrote down everything.
I haven't wrote down everything, but I have got half a page of spots.
What?
There's that many.
Oh, I bet you fucking just one of them's just, arm drag.
No.
You shouldn't write that.
There's a bit where we come back from an ad break and a tag team attack from War Machine goes wrong, and I think it was Hanson. Yeah, Ray hits Hanson with double knees, shotgun knees. Look nasty.
Ray who? Sorry?
Ray Rowe.
Oh, right. Oh, it's just because he's usually just called Ro. Or Row. Oh.
Is he? I don't know.
Big bearded bastard.
Yeah, Rowan Hanson maybe. I don't know. But
Why did he not keep the tiger mask on? I'm confused.
I don't know. He took it off straight away. That's
I think it might be for infringement reasons, etc.
possibly. The first time I was like really surprised with War Machine was when Hanson does a perfect cartwheel through a double clothesline. And then gets caught with two knees instead.
It's the fact that he's doing a clothesline and he's he's doing a cartwheel, but he's not a small guy.
Yeah, he's massive.
He's like, I know it's a bad thing to fucking compare. He's like fucking Demo size.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite as big as Demo, but why do I keep comparing him to Demo? Is it just because of the beard?
Probably because of the beard, yeah.
Fucking hell. Fucking Demo doesn't have a beard, just his whole fucking body's hair. Every single bit of it. Just hair. I don't know about every single bit, like, shut up.
So, the finish, Trent goes for a tope con giro, which is pretty much a over-the-top rope senton, but gets caught in a powerbomb by Ray onto the apron.
I know, and to think that's the move that fucking put Sami Zayn it.
Yeah.
Which even I got worried about. I was like, that connected right on the fucking, like, between the tailbone and the coccyx.
Yeah.
That looked fucking painful.
And then Rocky Romero almost wins from a roll-up, but gets pushed off and gets smacked with a leg lariat from Hansen. Spinning roundhouse. Beautiful.
Yes, WWE, you don't need to end it by fucking roll-up.
Yeah. And then they win by hitting Fallout, which is their back body drop, leg drop from the top rope combo.
Aye. I don't know, I liked War Machine. It's just the whole music, the look. I don't know, they're interesting.
Yeah, I don't really think the music suits them. It's too upbeat, I think.
Aye. See, I'd say Sheamus's music would suit them.
Yeah.
But that's Celtic, and they look Norse. Fuck.
But next we have a Donovan Dijak promo. Hello?
And Prince Nana.
Donovan Dijak, I hadn't heard that name in years. And then he shows up on Ring of Honor.
He's fucking huge.
He is.
And Prince Nana.
Nana.
Who keeps handing out envelopes, but no one knows what's in them.
Yeah.
Like, what is in them? Tell me, Liam. I know you've got one.
Fuck those, mate. I haven't opened it yet.
You don't want to open it. It's Prince Nana. He's a bit of a fucking weirdo who wants to go near him. By mad Donovan Dijak.
It's clear that Donovan can't really cut a promo. So Jay Lethal comes out and fucking attacks him.
I know. Well, you've got Taylor Hendricks bouncing about with her titties sweat. You held nothing. You held nothing.
It showed Donovan Dijak big booting Truth Martini, who sells like fucking Vince when he takes a stunner. The whole, season and everything. And it looked awful. It's horrible.
He fucking crushed his fucking face. Like, he's like kayfabe, but he's like, he might never show up again. That's what they said. But I like Prince Nana. He's like odd, mysterious.
I think he's just fucking annoying.
That's the point.
Yeah, it probably is, yeah.
He's like the gypsy hoe that would put a curse on you. But that just might be because he's black and he's wearing a headdress. I don't know.
The next match I have nearly a whole fucking page of notes for. It is ACH versus the Cleaner, Kenny Omega. Holy shit.
See hearing the Cleaner and fucking, what's it called? The Young Bucks singing his theme song down at the commentary booth.
Yeah.
Kevin Kelly's just like, what the fuck's going on here?
Kenny Omega he just exudes charisma.
See, in my opinion, seeing that, he is the most over wrestler in the world today.
You think?
He had that fucking ringer, that Las Vegas, is it part of the casino or is it like a exhibition hall?
I'm really not sure.
I think it's an exhibition hall. He had that entire thing sounding like a Raw arena with how over he sounds. And can I just say that fucking Prince Nana is actually called Prince Nana in real life?
Is he actually really?
He's really he's called Prince Nana. Prince Nana Osai Bando. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay.
But yeah, as soon as the match starts, the fans start banging on the barricade, the Terminator tune, the do 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 do,
You just can't hear anything. There
and
isn't.
then the Young Bucks join in with them. It was hilarious.
Oh, I love that the Young Bucks came down with him because it adds more feel to the Elite as if they're actually friends.
Yeah,
That's what I like.
I actually loved that it wasn't like the Young Bucks starting the Terminator thing, and then the fans joining in. It was the other way around.
It's just like, fuck it. Why not?
The very beginning of the match, I had to take this down. ACH overshoots a Lufez press and lands dick first on Kenny Omega's face.
Going for a kid fight, fucking teabag. Fucking hell.
And then he follows it up with a fucking stone cold elbow drop.
Why?
And
Wait,
then he tries to stun her after that as well.
Are they the two wrestlers that one time at PWG, they started pretending they were fucking The Rock and Stone Cold?
Yeah.
That's probably why. He did it for a cheap pop. Oh, fuck it, it's still amazing.
But yeah, this whole match is just filled with spots. Like, there's just one bit where ACH is on the apron and Kenny Omega tries to attack him, but he does a backflip off and then gets caught by Nick Jackson with a super kick. He puts a fucking banana skin on the floor.
Aye. Fucking, is it Mr. Wrestling 3? Who isn't Steve Carino?
It totally isn't.
Starts shouting saying, no, he slipped on a banana peel.
And then fucking, I think it's Matt that picks up Kenny's broom and starts brushing it under the ring. Or is it Kenny that actually does it? I think it's Kenny.
See, I fucking loved, I loved Steve Carino in ECW when he was Steve Carino. Was he in ECW? Aye.
Yeah, he was.
He was like the huge ECW world champion at one time. And knew that he's on commentary. Then he obviously got fired, and like they brought in the new guy, Mr. Wrestling 3.
So before we completely skip over it, it actually goes to a commercial break after the banana peel spot, and comes back to a Adam Cole baby promo,
Aye.
and he calls Matt Taven crazy because he thinks Matt Taven thinks he can kick Adam Cole out of the kingdom when he created the kingdom.
But if you think about it, he's not even wearing the Kingdom outfit anymore.
No.
He was just wearing black.
He ends up saying that the kingdom were holding him back anyway. I love Adam Cole.
He's the fact every time he mentions his name, what is it? It's just Adam Cole. Go for it. Go for it.
Adam Cole, baby!
He just has to add it in the end. He just does not give a fuck.
He's so... I think he's the best talker in the industry at the moment.
Oh, I disagree.
In the world.
I disagree.
Hey?
I don't know if it's just me being a dick or whatever, but it's Kenny Omega.
You think?
He's like... See, Kenny Omega, he looks like him and he acts like him. He looks and acts like what's his face? Brian Pillman.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, his promos make sense. They are straight to the point, while adding in a few fucking bits just to completely rip the piss out of them. It's amazing. Did you hear about his promo in WrestleMania?
No.
He's coming down to the ring and he's looking right into the camera and he basically just says to them, he's like, what you're about to see is what you all should have watched last week when there was something else happening. And you just hear the commentator going, oh. Because you can tell it's a direct shoot towards WrestleMania, basically saying, this was shite.
Yeah, I used to say that Ambrose was like Brian Pillman.
It was, but then none of the promos are making sense anymore.
Yeah, and it does look like WWE heard a lot of people with that comparison and then gave him that shitty lunatic fringe nickname.
It's the fact Brian Pillman was called the Loose Cannon
Yeah,
because literally in real life the guy did not give a fuck anyway.
yeah. He was amazing.
Aye. It's weird. Just weird. Weird.
Oh yeah,
Right.
the
Adam Cole,
finish.
baby.
Shall we talk about the finish of ACH Kenny Omega?
Aye. Instead of skipping to Adam Cole.
ACH goes for another stunner. He actually hits it and gets a 2. The ref counted the slowest count I have ever seen in my life. It was so slow. It was like 1, 2, and then the kick out.
Like the old WWF games.
Yeah, it actually is. Yeah, and then he goes for a Midnight Star. ACH does, which is his 450 splash, and misses. And Kenny goes for his finish of the One Winged Angel, which I love.
What is that? It's like an electric chair.
It's called
Fisherman
technically the
suplex, like.
Beldigo Bomb, but it's they get him up in an electric chair and
He
hook
takes
the
him down
head.
like a fisherman's suplex, does he know?
Yeah, it's kind of a cross between a fisherman and a powerbomb.
It looks brutal though. When he did it to AJ, it's like the most shocking fucking thing ever.
And also before that, did you see the Snapdragon suplex? Oh my!
No, I think I may have missed that. I was
It
watching it
looked
like
horrible.
fucking. I was watching it like half one.
Kenny hits a Snapdragon suplex on ACH, and it's just imagine the speed of a regular snap suplex, but in the form of a dragon suplex.
So basically, could have spiked him and killed him.
Yes, it
Fucking
looked fucking nasty.
brutal.
I cringed like I did with the German to the turnbuckle from Matanza to Phoenix.
It's the fact that we've seen that gif. Everyone's probably seen it by now of the two kids that do the German suplex into the swimming pool,
Oh
and
yeah,
the boy nearly breaks his fucking neck.
yeah.
Like
I
that's
actually
it.
could not stop laughing at that gif.
That's how fucking dangerous fucking suplexes are for both men. So imagine trying to do it at the speed of a snap suplex. Fucking hell. But the gif was stupid as fuck. It's their own fault.
Yeah, exactly. Since you said you remember the main event, do you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'm probably going to butcher these names again. Right, you've got Silas Young
Yeah.
facing off against Dalton Castle, was it? Fuck
Yeah.
yes, I just got it right. Dalton Castle in a fight without honour match, right? I'm just going to, like, for everyone that's never watched Lucha Underground, which I know for a... Right, fucking hell. I know for a fact some of you haven't watched Ring of Honor because some of you like to lie about watching it. What's it called? A fight without honour match is basically back when Ring of Honor first started. They used to do fights with honour. Every match had an honour code, and it's basically treat your opponent with respect.
Yeah, the handshake before the match.
Shake their hand at the beginning, then the bell rings, then you lock up. No like sucker punching or anything. And basically your heel would be you do not give a fuck about that honour code.
Yep.
In a fight without honour match is basically yous go out there, yous fucking hate each other, kick the fucking shit out of each other until one of yous win. There you go.
Yep. And Dalton Castle and Silas Young have been going on with this rivalry for ages. The Silas Young has been winning pretty much every one of their encounters. He even stole his boys, the two guys that come out with him. And he even lost the match to get them back. Dalton Castle did. But they went back to him anyway because Silas Young is a knobhead.
Aye, so basically, in a way, they were slaving them both out.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh god.
So I didn't actually mention this before, but going back to Lucha Underground real quick, there was one Garmangiri the whole show, just one.
Do you know? Speaking of Gamangiris, we need to start a counter.
Yeah.
When your putting down notes because I'm too fat ass lazy to put down notes. Be sure to count every single Gamangira.
I actually have, and there was only one.
I'm meaning for every match that you watch, which we'll talk about in the podcast, and we'll have a counter of the overall amount of Gamangiris ever in history of SmarkNation podcast. I'm just talking about history because that would take forever, because in some companies like PWG there's at least about 90 in every fucking match.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if there's people like Ricochet and Matt Cross in a match.
Yeah, people say the super kick is overused, but because it was so overused, it's only really the Young Bucks that excessively use them. Now it's Garmagiris all day, every day.
But have you seen how good they look using a super kick? The sound, the look,
Yeah.
and just everything about a super kick by the Young Bucks is amazing.
I love the Young Bucks.
I don't care
People
what
think they're
anyone.
overrated, but they only say they're overrated because of their excessive use of the super kick.
See,
They're
that's
amazing wrestlers.
why I messaged you asking us, like, do you think the Young Bucks are overrated? Because I don't.
No.
It's just a lot of people do, but I'm just like, fuck you. No. What was the thing I love about the Young Bucks is every NJPW show, once they get into the ring and they're doing the like flexing their muscles thing,
Yeah.
I think it might be Matt Jackson that looks straight into the camera every event and he starts saying hello to his children. He just goes, hi, blah blah blah. I can't remember the name of his wins because I'm not that sad. Oh, it's fucking great. So that started from Gamangira. We're still in the Silas Young versus Dalton Castle.
Yeah, which starts with a suicide dive. They kick the shit
Again.
out of each other for a bit, and Dalton Castle gets the one up on Silas with a suicide dive.
And he ends up doing a fucking suplex onto a set of chairs.
No, that's for later.
Alright. Oh.
Fan up chants the whole fucking match.
Fan up.
That's because the boys carry fans with them to fan down Dalton Castle. The fans chant fan up the whole match because Dalton Castle is like
Over as fuck.
yeah, pretty much over half.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they do. He does go for a suplex on the two chairs, but he doesn't get it. But later on, he does when Dalton goes for a Hurricane Rana, and he gets powerbombed on them.
Oh, was that power? Can I just point out that they chairs are not the same chairs as what WWE use?
They're not.
Because they fuckers did not fold.
No, they didn't.
Usually in WWE, when you get powerbombed or something onto a set of steel chairs, they usually bounce away or fold.
Yeah.
He get powerbombed, and all you heard was, and the chairs did not fucking move, and you're just sitting there, ow. That looks sore.
So after that, Silas throws him in the ring and pins him for only a 2.
Only a 2.
So we know this match is going to go on a while.
And sure it did. It's... When I seen it, I originally thought it was a TLC match, like on the little Ring of Honor, what you'll see this weekend thing.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of weapons that they used in the fucking match.
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised there was no blood, was there?
No, there wasn't.
But I guess that's probably for their TV deal. They don't want to use excessive amounts of blood.
I don't think I've actually ever seen blood in Ring of Honor.
Are you sure?
Again, I've only watched a handful of times.
Sure you've never seen it in Kevin Steen versus Generico?
No, I haven't.
Really? I might
I've never seen Generico wrestle.
Really?
Really.
Fucking hell.
I've seen like top 10 moves lists where it shows my personal favourite wrestling move ever, and it's a mouthful. It's a double pump handle orange crush powerbomb. It's fucking sexy.
Wait, so you're telling me you've never watched, I think it's called the Tower of Ladders match?
Nope.
Between Generico and Steen?
Nope.
And Steen fucking package pile drivers Generico through about fucking 9 ladders.
No, I haven't seen it.
Jesus, fuck, you're missing it.
I haven't seen the match from Final Battle either.
Jesus, you're missing it.
I told you, I've only watched a handful of Ring of Honor.
But you watched that Sami Zayn prick. He's just a rip-off of Generico.
Yeah, he is. He's Generico's friend though, you gotta let him off.
He's no. How can they be friends when one's Canadian and one's Mexican?
They're well travelled, you see.
Fucking hell. Oh, it's just... You've never... Like, come on, you like indie wrestling, you've never watched a Generico match?
Nope.
What the fuck? Well then.
As I say, I don't like to pretend I'm a fake fan, but I do like indie wrestling. But the most I've watched is like on YouTube, like the limited stuff that they upload there.
I suppose.
Because we can't without illegally streaming. We don't get Lucha Underground. We don't get Ring of Honor. We didn't used to get TNA until a couple of years ago.
Just to tell you how bad the situation is with Lucha Underground in Britain is we can't even watch it on YouTube because it's banned in our country somehow. Like, it's banned to watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that, you're just sitting there like, why?
I mean, I don't see it as illegal when we stream it because, like, we can't even get the channel that shows it over in our countries. So
I think Christy Josephs gave up caring because I tweet him all the time telling him how good the show is and he knows that I'm British, so
yeah.
something suspicious. He's like, how are you watching
I think honestly, with them kind of newer indie shows, they're just grateful for like the coverage and the views, really. But yeah, there's this combination between Dalton and Silas, where Dalton reverses a rolling senton from Silas into a German suplex attempt, but that's reversed into a victory roll up. Dalton kicks out, and then Silas immediately puts on an STF. I thought that was great technical wrestling.
Aye. Ring of Honor's always been good for technical wrestling.
Yeah.
Since they've had people like fucking Daniel Bryan, Cesaro. Try to think who else was good for, like, fucking most of their people.
Yeah, they had the Styles for a while as well, didn't they?
Aye, they did.
There was a horrible looking split leg moonsault as well, wasn't there?
I can't even remember much. I can remember like key moments of the match, but I can't remember much of it.
So I'll jog your memory then. So Silas puts Dalton on the ladder, and then there's like a handstand on the turnbuckle, and then comes down with with his legs on the ropes and does a moonsault.
So he tried something very brave
and missed and landed on his injured knee on the ladder.
Fucking idiot. Come on, he's not exactly the flexible of looking guys.
He looks old as fuck, and I was going to write down for my notes that he's putting older people to shame, like, because he looks like he's like 45ish.
Do you know what team both men would fucking suit?
What?
The Vaudevillains. They both look like they'd make, like, but the Vaudevillains could be made into a faction and they two men would suit it. I'm just throwing it out there.
Dalton Castle were to go to WWE, I'd want them to put him with Tyler Breeze in the tag.
Why?
Because they're both like very image conscious and thinking they're better looking than everyone.
Do you know what's a tag team that WWE let get away? Truth and Consequences.
Yeah.
R-Truth and Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It wouldn't be a great tag team, but just that name's worth it. That's fucking worth it for me.
The one I can't believe that they let get away was Beer Money. They let James Storm go because they couldn't agree on contract details, and then they bring in Bobby Roode.
I know. It's odd. It's all sorts of weird. I'm getting like spammed off a Grimm's Toy Show on Twitter right now. Spammed off a famous YouTubers, how great.
So next big thing that happens is Dalton goes for his finish, which is the bangarang, which is like a spinning face buster. He like kind of gets him in an Alabama slam position and then spins him round into a face buster.
Aye.
Silas holds onto the top rope, so Dalton just throws him over and he goes through a table. Oh my god, it was horrible, wasn't it?
They tables just don't look healthy
No,
for your body.
they don't look paper thin like WWE's.
I know. No, do you know it's the worst tables I've seen in history? ICW tables.
Oh,
Did you see the start of the TLC match, like, a while back?
I think you did, yeah. Ooh.
Wolfgang, or it was either Wolfgang or Kaylee Ray, puts the pink steel chair onto the table.
Yeah.
And the guy right in front of me at the vet is like, that table's fucking shite. The fucking chair's nearly breaking it. Kaylee Ray just turned around and told him to shut the fuck up.
Oh, Kaylee Ray is amazing. ICW is also amazing.
Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. and Mikey Whiplash, that's an amazing match.
I actually haven't watched that yet. I need to catch up on ICW.
I know. You've not even paid for it, cunt. I'm joking. I'm joking.
So,
Aye.
after he goes through the table, Dalton puts him back in the ring and pins him for only a 2.
Yay!
Kicks out from going through a table.
But of
Which
course,
is-
if you've been thrown from the outside of the ring inside, you're never going to fucking be pinned, are you?
Oh no, obviously not. It's
Has
just
that ever happened?
the indie shows are like usually some big spot happens and then that's the finish. With
Aye.
WWE, it's just like big spot, big spot, big spot, all near falls, kick out of 3 fucking finishes before the end.
Exactly.
And indie companies are like 1 finish done.
Pretty much.
Silas spits at Dalton. That's fucking minging, man. He
See,
legit spits at him.
spitting on another wrestler during a story it's all fine with me, but when you get cunts like fucking Karen Jarrett that's spitting on fans,
Yeah, fuck
no,
that.
that's
cunt.
too much. That
Um,
bitch is probably fucking AIDS ridden and all.
Oh, god damn. You had to go there.
Look, no one. Fucking cat. Fucking
That
Global
riles
Fence
up
Goal.
Dalton, actually. Pushes him against the ropes, hits him with a bangarang on the chair that the boys had brought in.
aye, the boy.
And that's the finish.
I also tried to attack the boys, did you know? But that fucking riled that fucking was it Dalton? Aye.
Yeah.
Aye, riled him up. He's like, all you heard was Kevin Kelly shouting, "You never touch his boys!"
Yeah, you don't. Silas actually did a suicide dive. The boys pushed Dalton Castle out the way and got hit themselves.
Aye. They're odd. They're kind of like psychos for Borderlands. They just act the same way. Just dead, tall and lanky. All sorts of weird.
So that's the whole show for Ring of Honor.
Aye, and I think that's everything for this. We've reviewed everything.
Yeah, we have. And we've done our little awful themes.
Aye.
Are we
We'll
missing
probably,
anything?
no. We'll probably next week-ish, aye. We'll most likely try and make it a bit more subject-based. So we'll try and get some, like, I'm just talking about, like, as I said to you, like, Roman Reigns heel turn, how would you fantasy book it? Like, we'll try and talk about that next week.
Well, we could do it now if you've got the time. I'm not fussed, to be honest.
It's a bit late into the podcast, that's just...
Yeah, it is. I'm looking at the call time now, 2 hours.
So it's just
Getting on a
like,
bit.
it's just like, instead, like, because reviews tend to get quite... every time reviews, like, without anything else, it'll get a bit boring.
Yeah.
Especially for us. Eventually it'll get boring just talking about that.
Yeah.
So we need to get subjects for next week or whatever.
That's where you guys come in, actually. If you want us
Aye.
to talk about anything on the podcast, put it down in the comments below.
Aye,
Always
I
up for
was
some fun interaction.
I also need to start writing up my next intro. Since you never fucking do it. I'm joking.
Hey, you're the best at them. Talk fucking shit.
Aye, just fucking ad lib everywhere. No, I'm trying to think. What? I don't know. Aye, so that's fucking SmarkNation for this week. We covered Raw, NXT, Lucha Underground, a small part of TNA, just a tiny bit, and Ring of Honor. And Jesus, time flew.
Yeah, it did. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning over here, man.
Fucking hell. Oops. So SmarkNation for this week. I have been Scott.
And I have been Liam.
This is like you just ruined it. You've ruined it all over again.
Hey!
So as I'm going to say for 30, this has been SmarkNation. I'm Scott. That is Liam. And we're signing off.